Hello, welcome to Dunkandeggvlogs. Unfortunately, I don't have a Hogwarts update today. As some of you may know, we've had some postal strikes here in the UK, and won't be going into that, but it does mean that some of the Bricklink orders that I've put out have been a little bit delayed. Hopefully, I will be able to get in at least one more update before Christmas, and then we'll go on to a couple more maybe in the new year. But there was some news today, some LEGO Harry Potter news, as you can see on screen. I am currently on brickset.com, and I'm going to go through and have a look at the new Harry Potter sets that were revealed yesterday. Now, we've known what these were going to be for a little while now. There have been some leaks that came out on sites like Promo Bricks, and today we actually got pictures. I don't think I've seen any leaked pictures of these, so they've managed to keep those a secret. These sets will be coming out on the 1st of March, so still got a little while to wait for these, unfortunately. But I thought I'd just take you through them and give you my thoughts and whether or not I'm going to be getting them. So, we've got four very similar sets, first of all, which are the house banners, one for each of the houses. You've got a Gryffindor, a Slytherin, a Ravenclaw, and a Hufflepuff one, and they're in a kind of similar mould to the Hogwarts Moment sets, which came as books. This time they are actually banners. So let's just go on the Gryffindor one for starters. So I'll just see if I can find a picture of it actually as the banner. Here we are. So this is actually what they'll look like as banners, with these two little triangle bits. I say little, they're quite big, folded down, one for each house. They look very nice from the outside. They've also got this kind of hanger element. I'm not sure if it's an entirely new element, but it does look pretty decent. And that will mean you'll actually be able to hang it up on a wall. But then, of course, they do fold out, so you can actually see what's inside. And each one of them shows the common room of one of the houses. Now, the big question for me is that I have already created the Hufflepuff, the Ravenclaw, and the Gryffindor common rooms, so do I really want to be getting these sets in order to add to them? And I think, unfortunately, for the main part, my answer is going to be no. However, I do like these sets in concept. We'll just quickly go over each of them. So each one comes with 3 minifigs, the same as the Hogwarts Moment sets. It seems to come with quite a lot of stickers, although some of them, I think it shows it on the box. Yeah, they're actually those images that change depending on the angle that you look at them. It calls it a 3D image, which I don't think is strictly true, but there we go. And yeah, they look pretty decent. You come with some good accessories, and yeah, Gryffindor one, I have to say, is not my favourite. The Slytherin one. Now, the Slytherin one, that's the one house that I've not created the common room for. I actually haven't designed it yet either. I've just had a few ideas. So, I'm thinking I might get this one and then use the minifigs and the pieces from it and some of the pieces from the Hogwarts Moment Potions classroom set to actually create my Slytherin common room. Now, there's something that I did want to point out, which I noticed and which I think is pretty cool. Spread across these sets, you will notice these stickers here. Now that is a Hogwarts Moment book. That's the divination class. And I've looked, and I believe all 6 of the Hogwarts Moment sets are featured across the different sets, which is nice. And it looks like a little sticker on the side of a brick, I think, by the looks of it, possibly a tile. So it's cool that that's included, and that's a nice little Easter egg to a previous theme. So yeah, some decent stickers here. Again, got the picture that changes depending on how you look at it. Yeah, decent detailing. I think there are actually some new pieces in these sets. If I just go into the Slytherin House one and show you the front of the book, yes. So I think that is a new tile right there. That's definitely a new tile. It's got 2 sort of quarter round cutouts here. It's a 2x2 tile with 2 quarter round cutouts, which means you can create some shapes you previously weren't able to create. It's a very interesting new tile. Some cool stickers that go along with it there. I'll just briefly go through the other 2 house ones, so I won't show you all the pictures. The Ravenclaw one, again, looks pretty decent. You've got a couple more Hogwarts Moment books just there on the bookcase. There's some nice stickers. You get a Cornish pixie with this one. That looks like, is that Michael Corner, Cho Chang, and Luna Lovegood? Yeah, pretty decent. Again, some nice stickers to go with it. And then the Hufflepuff one, I have to admit, Not as big a fan of it, just because I find the tan kind of blends in with the flame yellowish orange, so it's not as stand out. But again, there are some nice stickers. There's a Niffler just down there. There's Mimbulus Mimbletonia in there. I'll be interested to see what pieces those stickers are actually put on, because it might be useful to have them somewhere else. And actually, there's a portrait of Newt Scamander just there on the wall. That's a nice little Easter egg, nice little Fantastic Beasts thing. Yeah. So anyway, those are the 4 house banners. Interesting, retailing for £30 each here in the UK, or $35 and euros. Next up, we have 2 slightly more distinct sets, the first of which is Hogwarts Room of Requirement. Now, this is an expansion to Hogwarts Castle in the same style that has been going for the last couple of years, and I think it looks okay. Again, I have a Room of Requirement in my custom Hogwarts, which is done up to be the DA headquarters at the moment, so I'm not really looking to have another one, which is the Room of Hidden Things. Yeah, it's something. You can see they've got the things that shut in front of the main doors so that you can have the room or the door to the room appear. And there's some interesting recolors. So you've got a recolor of the basilisk head in orange color to be one of the Fiendfire creatures conjured by Crab or Goyle. It's one of them in the book and the other one in the film. The minifigs are actually what intrigued me about this. We've got a Deathly Hallows Harry and a Deathly Hallows Hermione. No Ron, annoyingly, which is, it's a bit frustrating there. We've got a Zabini and a Malfoy, and then we've also got a new ghost, which is the Grey Lady, or Helena Ravenclaw. So I think I might keep my eye out for that, and not worry too much about the rest. In terms of what's inside the room, I have to say, it doesn't look nearly cluttered enough. Which is a shame. You do get another Cornish pixie, and you also get the diadem of Ravenclaw, and you get the little sort of room where Harry and the Great Lady talk in the film. So that's something, I suppose. I have to say, it's not my favourite set. This one I like a bit more. This is Triwizard Tournament The Black Lake, and this is effectively a remake of an earlier set that we got, one of the few Goblet of Fire sets that actually came out, and it's almost a one-to-one remake with a very similar number of minifigs, similar actual minifigs included. We have Ron, Hermione, Harry, and Victor Crumb. Victor Crumb actually looking like Victor Crumb now with his little goatee. Much better choice of hairpiece. Comes with a little rowing boat. Of course, he's got a reversible head and then a shark piece that you can put over. That head looks ridiculous without the shark piece over the top. And then we've got a mermaid. I'm not sure about the mermaid, to be fair. I think it's good use of existing parts, but the mermaids in Harry Potter are distinctly un-fairy tale like. They're very kind of monstrous, almost lizard-like, and I don't know if that hair and that tailpiece really captures it. Face printing looks nice though. Other than that, you've just got Ron and Hermione with their sleeping faces, and then they have chains and they're actually held up by other parts behind them. And then you have, which is quite nice, the platform that the champions jump off of, and they've obviously stacked them up, which is quite a nice way, but they are separatable. Just some details inside, I think. Yeah, you've just got a station for the champions to have some hot drinks afterwards by the looks of it. And like the use of these pieces here, which I think originally from Ninjago for those stands in the lake. So there we go. Those are the 6 new sets that have been revealed for LEGO Harry Potter. Annoyingly, still no sign of a Diagon Alley expansion, although that may be the summer wave, which hasn't been announced yet. Yeah, decent-ish sets. I'm probably only going to get 2 of them when they do eventually come out. So, there we go. Those are my thoughts on the newly revealed LEGO Harry Potter sets. What do you think of these sets? Will you be getting any or all of them? Let me know in the comments down below, and I will be bringing you reviews of at least a couple of them when they do come out. Thanks very much for watching. Stay tuned for more Hogwarts updates. They are coming out when those pieces arrive. I've got the gatehouse at the end of the wooden bridge. I've got the owlery, and then I'm going to be doing another full tour of the castle for part 60 of the series. So stay tuned for that. Subscribe to the channel, support me on Patreon if you feel like it, and I will see you again very soon.